always felt we're like the same shape.
No, me, yellow purple.
Ah. So you doesn't mean black charcoal there.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Yeah, welcome to Vera and Abuja Mom. My name is Deka and this is
Deka, the kind, you know.
Gege. I'm about to answer all your questions.
We about to take over.
Yeah. I went through some of the questions. I can see that some people were seeking advice. Hey.
So guys, if you like to see our video, then keep watching.
You want it? Yeah, tell me if you want this.
Okay, so we have the first question. What are you doing first, primer? Okay, so guys, our first question is from Gloria Charles TV, and she says, how long have you been friends?
We've been friends since 2019, so that's about 2 years. Right? Don't try.
Don't try with you don't try with with friendship with me. I don't suffer.
I've not made up myself in a very long time. So that you go to Deka.
So she said, how have you been able to keep the friendship going? Then I need to answer. I'm the host.
How? We're in each other's lives basically. We're very aware of most things that are going on in our lives. So one way or the other, when one person is doing anything, automatically the other person is involved. So if it's hanging out with the kids or having an auction or doing things, you know, different things, she's basically like there for me. So it's, yeah, first call Deka. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm special. I think that, you know, our friendship is one friendship that I'm really putting up more effort than before.
Yeah. I thought it was easy.
No, for me it's not. For me it's not, in the sense that, like, I'm not the kind of person that would call you every time, even if you're my friend.
But I'm the kind of person that calls every time.
Yes. So for me it's like,
foundation won't finish. It is MAC.
you have to scrape it. You have to scrub it. So for me it's like, I'm putting in so much effort, but now it's easier now for me because I'm now used to it. Before it was like,
stop it.
It was like, hey, Jesus. Jesus. Like, I was always calling. And I've never experienced that kind of friendship before. I was like, where somebody is calling me like every time, video call, not even normal call.
I can vent.
No, it's not even about the venting, just the calling. We can talk to each other once in a while and still vent. But yeah, like the calling, like for me it was just the calling. I've never done it before.
So that time your mind had disturbed you?
No, it was new. It's not disturbed. It was like, what's going? Is this how they used to do friendship? Am I doing it well? You know, I was asking myself because I've never done it before. With my friends, we used to just, whenever we see, like we plan to see, then we vent. Do you get? Or we talk about stuff, but not like every day.
As they hot.
Like, thanks, I'm not lying. every day. But now it's easier. Like now, if you don't even call me, I'm going to call you. Do you get? Because I'm now used to this. This is my foundation too dark for me, but I like it.
Why is it black like this?
But I like it. Why? Because anytime I use like this kind of your shade now, it always comes out like I'm bleaching. And I look like that, baby. Yeah, why am I following you? I'm supposed to do my eyeshadow first.
Hey. Follow.
So what do you both have in common?
We like to go out a lot. No, we don't go out as much as we used to. So, yeah,
things are happening now. So what do we have both in common? We like the same kind of things, almost the same kind of things.
Our fashion sense is different.
It's different, but it's similar.
Like I like yellow and pink. I hate yellow.
Leaf color. Apart from color, it's different, but it's similar.
Okay.
Like, because you like shorties, I like shorties. Like, why you don't annoy me? Don't annoy me. Okay, so the next question is from Chekube Ejofo, and she said, what qualities did you guys find in each other that drew you and made you decide to become friends?
No, now you answer that.
What qualities did I find in Deka? I don't know.
This fresh kid.
No, for me, like, I felt like she was really nice. That's one of the first things and that's why most of your friends are my friends, because in my mind I'm like, anybody that's your friend is like you. Like, no, I'm hyping you, but it's the truth. I felt like she was she's really cool, you know. She's like, she's good and she's bad. Like, not in a bad way. How will I put it?
You're good and you're bad. Bad not in a bad way.
How will I say? Like, not bad. Bad is really strong. Like we can still gossip.
See, any babe that tells you, or any is it group of friends or couple of friends that tell you that they don't gossip?
People claim they don't, so they don't tell you that friendship shouldn't be about gossip, this all those kind of talk, and I'm like, okay.
Even see, if you're watching us and you follow certain pages on Instagram, you gossip.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, this lover.
I can't even find that page right now.
And she gives good advice.
Does she?
Yes, you do. I'm talking about you.
Oh, I thought you meant
I'm talking about you.
Okay.
She gives good advice. She's reliable. Yay. Those are the qualities I like about her. She comes through. I can talk to her. I feel comfortable telling her stuff without feeling judged. And I was telling someone this thing some few days ago. Yeah.
About me?
I'm
gonna cry.
Like, I can tell you stuff. The real stuff. The real story.
Yeah. You know.
Not the mixed one.
You know, some friends, sometimes you're friends with a person and you realize that you only talk about your highs.
Yeah.
And then you leave out your lows, and that's not what friendship is all about.
Yeah.
No matter what you're going through, you should be able to sit down and say, okay, this is the stuff I'm going. Do you consider? No.
Yes, you can.
Okay, this is the shit I'm going through, and then you're able to like talk about it. So it's very important with a contour, with a highlight.
I don't understand my own. Okay, from Tam's Laugh Out Loud, she said, talk about how specific childhood upbringing emotionally and mentally affects your adult life.
That's a serious question.
I'm telling you. Okay, let me say mine.
Okay.
Growing up, and this is not to say anybody's bad or anybody's good. Growing up, I wanted some certain things in life, you know. I went to schools where I saw people like, I grew up in a certain way, and then I went to schools where I saw people living in a certain way. Like, I grew up being managing unnecessarily to me.
Yeah.
Then I grew up seeing people just living life and doing stuff and putting in efforts to do things for their loved ones. And then I grew up, my family, especially my parents, would always make it look like I wanted bigger than myself.
Yeah.
And it affected me as an adult because I always minimize my ambitions. Like, I want to do this.
You have a major backstory to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a major backstory.
You know, it made me to just want to, if I want to do something, I'm like, it's almost like I don't deserve it. Because that's what I heard all my life. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Manage the one you have. Don't look too far, you know. So now it's like, so it gives me fear, you know. Anytime I just say I want to do this, one fear will just come, and okay, you cannot do it, you know. Rich people, they do, and maybe their own parents do this,
yeah,
you know, or they grew up this way, you know.
Mess up your confidence.
Yes, it did. So that's my, but I'm learning to push myself now to stop minimizing things like that and just go for it. If I fail, nothing happen, no keep person. And do you know you inspired me a lot in that way? Yes.
This vlog, sweet.
I'm being real now. You inspired me in that way, like, because I see you do stuff and I'm like, if Tega can do it, because we're close, like, so I see you do it. It's not like you're fam, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see the process of
like I talk about.
Yeah, so I'm like, if you can do it, I can do it. Do you get? So for the longest time, I've just been scared, and meeting her, for me, you know, helped me a lot. For me, that's what I would say.
So other people?
No, you have friends. Well, I'm not saying my other friends don't inspire me, but for this particular thing now,
yeah, I get what you mean.
I think you inspired me the most for this particular stuff I'm talking about.
I think for me, growing up, what changed? Let's see. I think what affected me majorly was value of money.
Okay.
Yeah, there was this growing up. There was this period that I grew up with a driver, maid, all of that, and then by the time I got to primary school, I didn't see any of that. So for me, at a very young age, I was able to realize that there is a, cycle of there's a financial cycle going on in the home. So from a young age, I could say, okay, this is when I had money, this is when my parents had money, I could get whatever I wanted. And then all of a sudden, I realized, I don't go private school.
Are you serious?
No, like my primary school was federal, secondary school was state, uni was federal. So from a very young age, I realized that this is what my money is, and this is how money comes and goes. So when I got to uni, if you use money, do me shakara. I'll tell you, I don't see him, you don't come, you don't go. And you can come and go, which is the truth. It's true. So along the line, I think that's one of the reasons why I never really was influenced. My relationships over the years was never really influenced by money. My friendships was never influenced by money. If you are for example, remember that we went out and I was just telling you that I met some dudes and all they talked about was money. I was so irritated. For me, class isn't money. I know. Yeah. So I think that's one of the few things that affected me growing up. And then another thing I saw was seeing my mom as a very strong person. Like my mom was, she will now say, you say one, she give you 5, 6, 7. So she was a very strong person in home, and I think that has also affected me as well. It's a full story to that thing, but let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, so please, if she has a baby, she should tell us how her pregnancy and delivery experience was.
I can't find my condom. Wait, one second, I can't find my condom. The first 3 months it was horrible. It was terrible. It wasn't. So a lot of moms say I had it easy because I didn't throw up. I didn't. I wasn't always in the hospital, but honestly, it still wasn't. It still wasn't funny.
It doesn't mean that it wasn't bad.
It was. I would literally just sit down and then I just feel like throwing up, but there's nothing coming out. So the first 3 months.
I used to. It's first mine. I used to feel like that. I used to put my fingers in my throat and then it comes out. If not, I would be so uncomfortable. And
generally, I'm not the kind of person that vomits. So even when I'm sick, I hardly throw up. So it wasn't even it didn't even cross my mind
to do that.
Yeah. So that was the first 3 months. Then after that, it was really easy, honestly. Then delivery. That was another topic. Another topic altogether. I went into labor at 1 a.m. I eventually gave birth at 6 p.m. After trying to phone natural delivery. The baby must come out naturally. Yeah, it's natural. See, as baby is baby, man. Eventually, I think it was one doctor that they changed shifts. One doctor just walked here and was like, "Madam, why you suffer yourself? Why you suffer yourself? Why your husband? Oh, yeah, come born." And we went to the theater by 6 o'clock, 6:25. I was done.
And that's so annoying because you'll be like, see the suffer I was.
Why did I punish myself?
Kind of suffer. So the next one from Naya's Corner, she said, generally, I like you and my cuties. So my questions are, have you or your friend ever betrayed each other, or have you ever felt betrayed by your friend? How did you resolve that?
Oh, I mentioned that party. Don't mention that party.
Which one?
That somebody, whose party now?
Okay, there was one for me. It wasn't betrayal. It wasn't that deep, sure, but that was the closest thing to betrayal. But it wasn't that deep. We were together, guys. We're together throughout. So then, and I went to meet hobby. She went to meet her own hobby. My hobby was not like, okay, we're going for something, somebody's event. I was not calling her like, so she would know, so that we'll meet here. This girl was not picking my call. I was so worried. I was like,
the phone was not with me.
I was so worried. I was feeling so bad. Like, where is she now? So we'll go together. Just I'm a good friend though. Only for me to not reach there and I saw this lady.
Is it barbecue?
Jesus, I wanted to die. That was like the. But it wasn't that.
My phone was not with me. I think Peace just brought the phone to me. And I said, guys, Peace, I think I was just watching. Oh God, I'm in trouble.
And she was eating. So for me, that was it. That was the closest. It's not betrayal. It's not even betrayal. Have you ever felt jealous of your friend or vice versa? Like you want what she has or she wants what you have?
You know, one thing about humans is whenever a friend, like whenever a person, I'm speaking generally now, nobody should interpret what I'm about to say. Like whenever a person comes forth and say, oh, this is 1, 2, 3 things, and this is what I'm going through, or this is my achievements. A part of you, there are two options comes to the part to be jealous or the part to be happy for the person. So is it like you pick happy for this person and wish you were like this person, or wish, you know, they say when God has done something for your neighbor, then that means it's in your neighborhood. Is that you take that option, or you become envious of the person? So for me, every time she comes, oh, this is what's up, there's always that then, which is normal as a human. Then you now go for, yeah, you're happy for this person. Yeah, that's that it is. The only thing that I know that me I've picked jealous is that pressure pot.
Think that pressure pot is not even working.
I don't have a pressure pot.
It's not even working.
I have not seen
pressure pot is not even pressuring again. I used to cook meals for 1 hour. I'll be 130 minutes.
I use normal pot.
I need to buy the rubber. But you can buy it now.
I'll buy it.
For me, I don't get jealous, so because me I will enjoy. That's how I look at it. Me I will enjoy. The only time I will be angry, not even jealous, I will be angry, is if I don't enjoy from our friendship. Like whatever you do, I should be able to benefit from it. Whatever I do, you should be able to benefit from
my
it.
official tester.
So I don't know how I want to be jealous, because I must enjoy.
Anytime we have any product, Deka will appear, and when she's appear with speed.
Nobody can try me. Everybody knows. Except I said no, I don't want. If not, they're not born you.
She will just come.
So
Deka, no, we call you.
so for me, I don't think I should be jealous, because if you're making it,
then we are making it.
We're making it. If you hammer now, Deka, like if you hammer now, we'll just go down Mexico, so we'll go.
Hey, bikini. Oh.
If I hammer too, the same thing. If you're jealous of somebody, person shouldn't be your friend, and that's the truth. So let's move on. We initiated the friendship. Nobody, we just became friends. Nobody initiated it.
That is me who gave me attitude.
I did not give her attitude.
Yeah, you gave me
she was for me.
When I
met her for the first time, I just said hi to her. She just said hi. She was not acting on, you know, this. She was with her boo then. They were still dating. They were not married. I mean, people were getting married like soon. People at KJ. We met her at KJ for the first time. That was the first time I met her.
So I'm sure
she was not doing like this. She was not doing like this on her boo. I was like, this
backstory. It must have been a Friday night.
Yes, because
we were coming from work. I used to work in a bank, and then I was already in my first trimester at the time. So
she was not leaning and leaning.
I was tired.
And then she said she wanted to go. She was, oh, they not said they were going, like she was tired.
And this one was just there angry.
I was just like, my mother was saying, what, like, don't the fire. Then when I now liked her, when I now really liked her, was her friends actually made me like her. That's why I said, like, the friends she keeps, the kind of friends she keeps, most of them, I like them because, like, they are good. So I'm like, for
they're
her
friends you keep for years.
Yes, that's what
it's not like they're not friends that you have to put in so much effort.
Yes, yes, because
they're
I noticed
easy.
that. Yes, so I met some girls with her and they were so cool, and I was like, no, for these girls to be like this, that means she's going to be a really sorry, she's going to be really nice. So just blended, like, just happened.
Yeah, we're cool,
but nothing.
Our husbands were friends already.
That was one of the okay, that helped too, because we're always like in each other's lives, you know. So the next question is from what is your friendship deal breaker? Thanks. From Mrs. Hector Ihejireka. She said, what's your friendship deal breaker? What will I do to you? Say no, nope, I cannot be friends with you again.
Pass that one now. I mean, that's in Nigeria way now.
But like, so there's some things I can do to you that is like, these are some things people can do you. It's bad, but you can deal. You can forgive me. If I take your money now, if I scam you now, can you forgive me?
People have done worse and I've still moved on. I think for me it's
no, you still be their friend. It's not about moving on.
But there'll be a crack. Okay. So you know when you keep doing things, the crack keeps opening and we're getting. Then it gets to a point where it's just break down and you're like, nah, you're done.
This is scam me.
I don't think I like money there.
I don't like money like you. Deka, see, Deka is lucky.
Since when?
Okay, from Vera Ugonna, what is your favorite food and where is you girls' best hangout spot?
One period I was on Kutio. Uncle T on course.
As in don't be small. So Vera Ugonna also asked, hey, what is your biggest regret as a human being? I can't share it, so no vex. But I regret things. I won't lie. A lot of people tell you, you know it. A lot of people tell you, I don't regret, I move on, it's experience. Please, Deka. I regret. I didn't regret.
Let me call, but I like to say.
Please, it's not for me. Like, it is, but I still regret it. I don't move on from it. Like, I'm always reminded of it every time. So I can't say I regret things. I regret things. So we're going to move on to another question from Gloria Charles. She said, have you always wanted to be a business owner? Thanks.
Okay, business.
Have you always wanted to be a business owner?
Not necessarily. I actually wanted to be an actor.
That was the original plan.
yeah. That was as at uni.
Tell us the name of the film now. Go watch.
No. Hell no.
She was in a movie actually.
I actually did 3 Nollywood movies. Yes. Was it 3? Yeah. I did 3. Okay, yeah. And there was even one of them that was in the cinema. Like then honestly, like I didn't say.
What's your movie? What's your acting name? Deka.
I think it was Choma.
No, like when they put your name in this thing. What is
No, I use my full name. Deka Kumakwai.
Are you serious?
My maiden name anyway.
That's nice.
Yeah, I wanted to do it. It was a dance movie. The first one was a dance movie, and it was in the cinema. Like when you go to when you see the cinema flyers that has your movie schedule, my picture was there. So then people call me, I think I made a movie at the cinema. And then yeah, it was fun. Then realities of Nollywood hit me.
Like what?
Not now.
Are you serious?
Baba. Yeah, realities of Nollywood hit me. Like there's so many things. There's so many producers and directors that just want to have sex. That want to have sex with you for roles. So I couldn't deal with all of that. I left. I think I was just 17 or 18. So I left. I moved to Abuja after uni. In between, I still did some other jobs. Jobbed. I did some other jobs.
FM.
No, before that, I worked in a magazine. I was a writer. I wrote a couple of articles, like front page articles. I was really in the media line. Then moved to Abuja, started working as an OAP. Did that for a bit. Wasn't making a lot of money.
What was your show on Kiss FM? What was it called?
The Weekend Cafe.
So if you watched it, you stay in Abuja and you listened to it, sorry, let us know in the comment section.
Weekend Cafe. Then I think at some point I did press talk in the morning for a short period of time before I went to the bank. Became a banker. Became quiet.
For me, I wanted to just work in an oil company.
You just wanted money.
I wanted to work in Chevron or Shell. So the next question is from Esther. She said okay, she said, still from Gloria, she said, when you opened your business, did you have to study things related to business management, anything prior to it?
Sorry, I've been struggling with this earlier. No, I didn't study anything. Time is the best teacher.
Yeah.
And experience is the best teacher, rather. So as time went on, I was able to learn things. And before when you call me that Deka, this is going on, I would shake. Now, no, I've experienced it before. This has happened before, so this is the answer. This is the way to go about it. So I think, yeah, that's basically it. For
Esther A, she said a question for her would be, how was it leaving 9 to 5 to own a business?
The first day I started working in the bank, I wanted to leave.
Are you serious?
Yes, the first day.
Why?
Like, maybe even when I went for the gym interview, in my head I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do 6 months and be out of there. And I ended up spending almost 6 years. So when it was time for me to leave, I'd always been looking for a way out. I was looking for another job. I was tired. And then we started the salon. I started selling hair online. I was selling for my car. And then we opened the salon. And everybody was still like, no, salon business is side hustle. still be doing your 9 to 5. La 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 la. I was just like, I'll be at work and I couldn't even concentrate.
When did I ask me? I told her leave.
It was like, I was first like, leave that place. It's enough. Leave.
Why? Because she like I felt like she kept complaining about her job.
There was no day. There was no day I
would
didn't
complain. So I didn't think she should be suffering. I don't think you should suffer in a job.
My husband was like, leave the job. And I think I even made him put in more effort to assist me with opening the second one.
We've not even told her she has to.
So
one in Kubwa and one
in Busetu.
So,
holla me now. I got you.
Holla to her. See, if you're from me, she's going to give you 10% discount.
Yes.
For anything you do in the salon.
That's what you're from.
Just say you're from Vera from Abuja Mom or Deka. So what's your opinion of stay-at-home moms?
Do I have an opinion?
You've never really thought about it before, right?
No, not necessarily. But see, that's your business, so
anything that works for you.
Anything that works for you. Do I have a lot of friends that are stay-at-home moms? The friends I have that are.
But you know now, people are not really just
they're just
moms.
doing something.
They're also doing things.
Businesses. Yeah. They have things on the side.
They're just doing it in the house.
Exactly.
I didn't have that kind of you.
Yes, I know me.
Did you not always felt we're like the same shape?
No, me yellow purple.
He doesn't mean black charcoal. I'd like to ask what was the reaction of your family when she decided to quit her job and start her own business. What did your mama do? What did your mom do?
So I resigned on Monday. I went on leave first and I came back, got to this office. I was still contemplating, should I do it, should I not do it? And I got to work, I saw queue. I saw walk. I just couldn't. I'm like, no. Then I resigned, got home. In the evening, like, hello mom. She calls me Tay. Tay, how are you now? How was your day? How was work? I said work was good. And then I was like, I resigned though. She's like, eh? So mom, she was just like, what? You just what? She just said, okay, no problem. You want to be a housewife? No problem. And then she hung up on me. And my mom talks to me like every day. So she hung up. Late, like a couple of hours, my dad called me. Busaya, my dad called me Busaya. Busaya, you resigned. I said yes. What did your husband say? Did you discuss it with your husband? Or you just resigned like that? I'm like, yeah, my husband wanted to resign. My name is resign like a year or two ago. She's like, okay, oh. You resigned? Okay, no problem. And then the next day my mom calls me, which is like, housewife alpha.
Chineke. Are you serious?
I was like, mommy, I'm not a housewife. So, hustler, Abby.
Shay.
Like, so this is what you want. This is what you want for your life. You're supposed to be a career woman. And then I explained to her that sometimes this is 9 to 5. And sometimes that you go a week and you might not make one sale. This is a business thing. You might not make one sale. Go days without it. And then one day you make the money you make 95.
Yeah.
It will take like 6 months for you to make it during your 95. You make it in one day.
True.
It happens like that.
From Vera Gona. She said, hello, I based in Abuja and I'm 25 years old. Why they are 25 years old? She not talk 25, she just tried 25. I want to start my own restaurant, but I'm scared starting a business in Abuja is not easy. My fear is, what if it doesn't go as planned? I'm scared to lose.
First of all, congratulations on being 25 and having
thinking
about your head that you want to make money on your own, doing a 95. At 25, what was I doing? I still follow my now.
At 24, where did you marry? But I didn't marry from my right.
I don't marry at 25 anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, so congratulations on that. First of all, the fact that you're even thinking about it at that young age is a big step. So the next thing is to remove whatever fear you have building up in your mind and know that, like Deka said earlier, if you try, what's gonna happen? Last
you don't face.
But you don't say you try.
From restaurant you go to Mama Put.
But you try, at least try it first. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
Put in the effort. And you know, when things start happening, you say, okay, this one, A will work, B will not work, C must work, one way or the other. You put it together. So yes, congratulations, darling. And when the food is finally ready and you started,
please holler at us. So
call us.
Remind us that it's
come. We will patronize you. We'll post your stuff.
I'm really
online.
proud of you to even think of that at this age.
Does she prefer the 9 to 5 job or the business? Would she advise people to quit 9 to 5 for business? I prefer my business to my 9 to 5 because I have enough time for my family. I have enough time for myself.
And for your friends.
Enough time for my friends, and I can be here. Okay, today's a public holiday. Like on a Monday, I can drive to Deka's house. Monday morning. True. I can do whatever I want. You know. With that advice, okay. I think I'll just say what I did. I had some financial understanding. I could understand my finances. Or what's the English now?
Yeah. But the English is okay. You don't need to speak big English. Don't speak English. Don't need to speak big English for my channel.
Sorry.
But they speak basic so everybody will understand.
I knew my level.
You knew your left from your right.
I knew my left from my right. And when I decided to resign. And the day I resigned, I knew what was in my account. I knew what would take me on for a couple of months if #1 doesn't enter my account for the next few months. So I had a plan. I had a financial plan basically. So I won't just say business. I will just stop my 9 to 5, not have a plan, not know what I'm doing, not know my left from right, and just gonna say I'm doing 9 to 5. No, I wouldn't advise you to do that. Let it be strategic. Some people will say you should have you should be able to have your business should be able to pay you what your 9 to 5 is paying you monthly before you need to leave your 9 to 5. I don't believe that. At least half, because 9 to 5 is very stressful.
And it also depends on your 9 to 5. What's your 9 to 5? You earn 30,000.
Well,
you're earning 30,000. So you know.
I tell you how much I was earning in that bank. You tell me.
So she said, how do you deal with difficult clients in your salon?
I did customer service for 6 years, so it became a part of me. So sometimes I think I've gone through trainings and all those things. So there's sometimes when a customer is relaying his or her his or her aggression or complaints. At that point, the best thing is to listen. Just keep quiet and listen, because the truth is, they say customers are always right. Are always right. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's customers that maybe you're going through something, so the aggression level is higher, or there's a miscommunication from your staff to the customer, or somebody was rude and there's a response of rudeness. So at that point, the first thing to realize is that you have to be solution driven. At the same time, figure out the liability, who faces liability, who takes the liability. Liability.
I'm not a business person. When they speak English. Talk normal.
Like whose fault is it? Let's put it like who's financial? Who's financial?
When you think don't make me very
sorry, no accounting. No vex. Who's financial? Who takes the financial blame? I think that's better. Who takes the financial blame? So after the customer goes on, and then you come, you find the first thing I say is, I'm so sorry you feel this way. So at that point, I'm not taking blame for anything yet, because I need to understand the situation of things. But you have to apologize for the customers
getting upset in the first place.
Yes, getting upset
in your business.
In your business place.
Your business.
I'm so sorry you feel this way. I sincerely apologize that you feel this way. We need to find a solution to this problem. What's the way forward on it? Who needs to be reprimanded? If it's your staff that needs to be reprimanded, you let the person know that the staff is reprimanded for whatever the first staff has done that is wrong. And basically, there's people enjoy that owner attention.
Yeah.
Serious attention. When you give the person your complete attention, it takes the stress level down by about 30 to 40% first.
True.
Then you sit down and say, okay, what can I do? I'm so sorry. Sometimes it depends on how the person's mood is going, and we start adding small jokes. Be careful, because you can make the situation worse with jokes. Man, you're one of our best customers. We cannot be here without you. Not silly jokes though. I'm so sorry about this. We take your wit. You know what? Then I tend to offer either a free service or a discounted service, depending on how the situation of the thing is. But the most important thing is, do not lose that customer. That's the most important.
I don't have some customers that you'd be like, I beg.
I always tell my staff the most important thing is to collect your money.
True.
That's what I always say. Collect your money.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We enjoyed filming it for you guys. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share, subscribe, click on the bell button to get you notified. So when we post a new video like this one, you'll be the first to get it. And don't forget to go follow my friend Deka, Hair by Deka on Instagram.
Yes.
Like to get the best luxury,
As in
they shake hair.
1 year old, 2 years old.
Okay, I'm telling you. No, they believe the hair. We love you guys so much for watching. Until our next video together. Bye.
Bye.